Play.
A good great morning to all who tuned in to the realest thing coming out of Guyana. Welcome to Morning Live with the Guyanese Critic. And this morning, let me see, put myself up there, let me see how coming out of Guyana. I look like a full kerfufflement entanglement. Here was my problem this morning. I get straight to the point, no basa basa. I find one instance, I know how to talk about it, but I gotta talk about it. Because people don't want to know, is what going on with Critic. He says the realest thing coming out of Guyana, but, what going on with Critic. So an opposition MP highlights something, talk about something, and you gotta accept when something is factual. The opposition got a purpose. What they have been doing is not serving the purpose. But this is what opposition purpose should be. So Sheridan Avery Duncan highlight the issue with a road that just built. Right? Just built. I know how this is possible. But this is the kind of thing that the opposition got to do. This is the opposition work. Right? And as much as I don't want to call them by the name in my mouth, because they're stinking and they're dirty. Right? They have done so much harm to this country. They have caused so much distress on citizens. As much as all of that is factual, that there is a matter of fact also. And the same people who cause harm to this country sit in parliament today. They exist. We can't avoid them. So they exist. Right? There's the reality. Now, if it comes to talking the truth, if they stop lie, you gotta listen to them. Right? So they say is a road at UG Road that a hole in a road that just don't do. My worry is, how is this going to be addressed? We're going out with contractors. You gotta ask yourself, how much other part of this road gonna break up? And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to take over people's fight. Me don't do bandwagon. But it is a matter of fact. The terms used here, jagabats and trench crapo, you gotta ask yourself, if these stupidness keep going on, just like how people had to accept when I call them low life and hungry belly, people gotta start accepting that they're jagabats and trench crapos. Because what else are they if these things keep continue happening? So here the video. This is something done by Sheridan Duncan, a sitting member of parliament, on a program that he has called Credible Source, of which he has proven that he's not no credible source. This is the first thing. They ain't got nothing credible. This is the first time they do something credible. Let me get Jackie. This is the first time anything credible to do. You gotta ask yourself if they dig up the road. Highly unlikely, but with them people and how dangerous they're dangerous, you gotta ask if they dig up the road to make the story. But from the looks of it, you understand? Highly unlikely. But you gotta ask yourself if they dig up the road. And you say they dig up the road. Let me deal with the issue in the context. I felt a little lash on them there. Right? But because they're dirty like that. They're stinking and dirty like that. Right? They will do crazy things for power. But we dealing with a contractor who failed. And how does the government respond to it? Does that contractor go on to get more jobs? How are taxpayers? You know how much hardship people go through this road? You know how much hardship people go through that road there? You know how much hardship it put the residents of Cummins Lodge and Sophia, Seafield, Sophia, and some of us use the road. You know how much hardship it put through before the road met? Now if it gone broke again? Government money is the people's money. Government manages the people's money. Government don't have no money. So listen to this.
Guyana, this is the road that joins Sophia and Cummins Lodge. It is the extension of UG Road. Months they spent on this road, the jagabats and the trench crappos. But this is what happens when you hand contracts to friends and family. You see that there?
Now straight ahead there, there's the turn for go by Sapphire. That's the turn for going by Sapphire there, right? This is UG compound the ending there.
This road opened about 3 days ago. This is what happens when the PPP comes back. Those jagabats and trench crappos can't build a road to save the life. Incompetent, unqualified, inexperienced. Just open this road here. That's the Sophia entrance. And this is going to UG. Going out to the main road, Cummins Lodge. This is the extension of UG Road coming down this side, all the way down this side. Three days the road open. And this is the condition already.
Now here was the funny thing. That's the work the opposition is supposed to be doing. Them thing what they is doing running around like little girl, throwing tantrums and that is the work. Find the issues and have them addressed. The work wise do the opposition is supposed to be doing. Right? That's what they're supposed to do. They got engineers in the employ and all that. Me not got all them things. They know structural integrity. That's what they got to do. That is the work with the opposition. So it seems like the opposition now start to work. 2 years after, the opposition seem now to catch yourself and start to work. Right? The terms and methodology that they're using, I use my own methodology. I've chosen to take a part. I tell people the low life, the hungry belly. I don't have no time with how they feel. Whoever it is. If you see something like this and they decide to call them jagabats and trench crapo, well, I don't know what else to call you when you see things like this. Who up in the feelings that got tried there? Because I telling you, any minister I see shouting and I looking for them just for a problem, I will call them low life and hungry belly. I will not use these terms. I got me terms. I create low life and hungry belly. They create jagabat and trench. Jagabat and trench crapo. I don't know how I know how low life and hungry belly relates to Guyanese attitude, but I don't know how jagabat and trench. Jagabat, we could see something, but trench crapo. Now, Romaine, somebody's saying here, Romaine or somebody's saying, what did the opposition did for 5 years in office? That is the problem we have in this country. You don't worry with what the opposition do for 5 years. Don't worry with what the opposition do for. We have to figure out whatever we doing, the opposition got a job for do. And this way you're going to get caught up in a game. You will be caught in a game. And a dangerous game at that. If the opposition is going to hold the government accountable, there's the work. Because the government will go array. Who dealing with this? Who is responsible for this? Who will be accountable for this? So the questions we are asking, in cutting it, I don't like the boy. The boy just express low-life, hungry belly behavior all the time. But this is a reality. That's a matter of fact. What happened in there? We can't change that. Somebody saying Philip Assad is saying it's happening across the country. Nobody's penalized for it. That is the question. I want to hear what happened to that contractor. The government cannot be responsible for a contractor's actions. If somebody wants to be criminal in their action, if somebody wants to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do, government can't help them there. Government now, in the working and doing these infrastructure works, have people who are supposed to be checking it, how they messed up. I want to know what's going to happen with the engineer of the Ministry of Public Works, how he messed up. I want to know what's going to happen with the contractor, how they messed up. And the reason I put up this by thing, Sheriff Avery Dung is heating. I saw it on his thing. I ain't going to own it and play like I know he talk about it first. So I could not talk, because I could have gone and talk about this. What this road? What's your government doing? This here is asking ourselves, is the opposition getting it right now? This is what it's supposed to be doing. Because who holds the government accountable?
This is what happens when you give jagabats and trench rappers.
The method what they're using, me discuss people too. So me can't say nothing, me got shut me mouth. Me can't people low life and hungry belly. I can't talk to he, say nothing about when he called people jagabat and trench crappo. And in the circumstance, look at in that circumstance there, in that circumstance, I got for say, well, it is what it is. Right? Well, yes. So somebody come up with a good point here and saying Duncan must understand that trench crappo is not an attitude, it's a look. So, yes, that might be attacking people's, that's why I never use. You see, they try to jump in and find some words after I call it low life and hungry belly, which is an attitude. Low life and hungry belly is an attitude. You can't see a hungry belly. You understand? It's an attitude. You could see actions that make you want to label people as hungry belly. They're thieving and different things. Hungry belly you call it. Right? But this say is more personal attack. Again, me now and sitting MP, government just pay them for it. You didn't know? It's you taxpayers' money. By the way, when this one come and talk about this road here, sir, he's actually now working for the money that you give he. Yeah, I didn't know that. Where y'all thought he's just talking for fun? He's an opposition MP. He gets money from the national coffers, the treasury. He's paid. Even when he cussing and doing all the antics on the live, he's paid. Does he work? He don't be doing the work normally, but no, he look like he doing it, because that's what they gotta go and look for. They gotta go and look for shortcomings and genuine failings with the government. That's what they gotta go and look for. Look for their mistakes and highlight their mistakes. You understand? People gonna want to go back and say, Critic, what they do? What they do in the fight? Alright, it is grotesque. It is hard for me to have to talk about these people. It is hard for me. I tell you, I think about it the whole night last night. I didn't get proper sleep just thinking about it. I'm going up the highway by my friend, with my friends them last night. Had a nice dinner. Going up the highway and I'm looking at this thing over and over and say, how do you talk about these people? How I can put these people on? But what we gonna do? You can't hold these people to ransom because of what they don't do. If they start doing things and going the right way and doing the right thing, we got to say, well, here, right is right and wrong is wrong. No matter who it comes from. You can't hold them accountable for their whole life. If they come out and apologize, we're going to holler still. No, we want here. No. If you come out, if they participate in elections meaningfully and not try to rig elections, what are we to do? How does this country move on? You hollering. Y'all hollering. Let me move on. Let's move on. When I cussed the PSC say Critic, let's move on. Everybody, oh, they want to move. You want to make money. You want to get money. You want to do things. Specifics are important. Hold the contractor accountable. Yes. Did the government ever recover the monies that they were, I don't know, disqualify them for future bids? Right? So some Navin asking about chronicle money we disapprove. But nonetheless, Navin, you getting yourself in something when it concern you. The government of the day is in power. Made claims that Sheriff Duncan misappropriated funds. They are in power, they could do. But Sheriff Duncan still collects money. Me and you taxpayers' money. Sits in parliament and the issue not addressed today. How are we to believe that anymore? We can't continue with it. We can't continue with these spurious allegations. Look at the minister. The minister is embroiled. The minister Nigel Darmlal is embroiled. It's everybody's talking about it. Stabrook News wrote an article. When you want to know fake, you read Stabrook News, an article of bullshit. A Facebook page created in January of 2021. Go after the minister in May. Get 4,000 friends in a matter of months. Go after the minister. Then the minister gets exposed. In 2022. You know what? Nobody said who is the... You hear what the president said? Go and report it to the station. If you're not a factual person, you can't report it to the station. And we are all embroiled in that discussing it. We have to discuss factual things. This thing, you can see it. And while you talk about this, these people are dangerous people. They continue to strive and try to create mischief in this country. But nonetheless, this is a matter of fact. How you dealing with this? That's what I want to know. How do you deal with this? You beating up, yeah, Sherrod is a crass, he's this, he that. But he sits in parliament, continues to sit in parliament. That is normal with any road building or contractor. Job, it's important the contractor fix it after all 10% of the contractor is supposed to be held. That is what I want to know. What I'm saying again, it seems like the opposition now realizing what their work is. Their work is to highlight genuine issues. Now whether the president cooking fish curry, not trying to set up sitting ministers. That's not their work. Your work is to find genuine issues that affecting the people because you're working for something. Like this is a genuine addressing of an issue by an AFC MP, and this road just up there leads to some fire. People who in the most part is their supporters. You got to forget Jackie Jacket. They got to start walking. That's what they got to start doing. Right? They got to start walking. So, I live in Toronto. The effects of winter. Why don't you talk about High Dam Big Hole? High Dam Big Hole. Zena JH. I want to have a name. What Zena JH mean? I want to have a name. High Dam Big Hole. Where High Dam Big Hole there? I don't know. And from your name, you look like you and I know where High Dam Big Hole there. You must be guy High Dam Big Hole for all we know. So you don't like why you're PvP, you don't like why talk, you want to have a High Dam Big Hole. Where High Dam Big Hole there? Between your foot? I don't know. Zena JH. You know, watching a name like that, people name got him named though. JH at the end. You understand? Right? Hide and big hole. Where hide and big hole there? Why I don't talk but hide and big hole? I am not God. I don't know everything. You understand? Where hide and big hole in your village? Between first leg and second leg, they hide and big hole there. Which street? Second leg and first leg in the street? Up at the top of the street at the end? In the cul-de-sac? Then the big hole there? Y'all don't get me for me nerves. I don't get me for me nerves this morning. Why I don't talk about hide and big hole? Where hide and big hole there? It's where there? Between first leg and second leg, straight up in the cul-de-sac, there were hide and big hole there. Zena JH. Where is come up with these names? Like I add in people. Critic on the road. Zena JH. What may I understand what you're talking about? Zena JH is where the big hole there? Me know. I talking about a hole where you see in a road. I know where that there. This hole, Zena, this hole we're talking about is a little hole. Not a big hole. There's a little hole. But we try to put some things in the context of this time. Right? So this is a little hole just before on the road outside of the University of Guyana campus and just before Sophia. That's where the road there. Where hide and big hole there? You tell me. You just tell me where hide and big hole there. In the cul-de-sac? Oh, alright. Zena JH. Roger. Neil Baldi was Zena, your name calling this morning. Neil, you like set up people. You believe she knows she name calling? She named the people TikTok just now. They got cut down. Yes, sir. They ain't gonna forget she. When you come from here and you want to talk and you want to say something, you keep it in context. Yes, sir. Keep it in context. Why I don't go see the big hole? Where the big hole there? In your cul-de-sac? Which big hole? Oh God, are rolling on the ground and not able critic behave a week. Now they're making a big issue with the pothole. No, Campbell. You would get blocked just for saying that. I know the guy is going, eh? You pay. Yeah, first leg and second leg. Up the cul-de-sac in the alleyway. Then the big hole there. Zena JH. Name the contractor. I know the contractor. I call the name. I know the contractor. I'll call and find out to try to get the contractor name today. I know the contractor, honestly. If I knew the contractor was done right away. So, no, yes, somebody asked if the government ever recover the money with Sheriff Duncan. They ain't government. What game are you playing like you know shopping this all these politicians upon? They ain't government. It's their police. They got everything in their hands now. They have power. How we hear nothing yet? Why Soku in calling a dick some charging me? Soku calling for call some man it cost some technician at GCOM. That's not we work. Yeah, that's why the citizens get tired. Here I tell you. Your time with the government and the opposition is when election come, do an assessment of who is worth their money. Who is worth keeping in power. And you do an assessment and you watch it and say the opposition is weak, they failed this, that. Right? They make sense and the government has done this. We can keep them power. Or the government is falling apart and that's where you work. You work is not for every day representing government represent. People say critic like you're a PVP. No. You want me to tell you something since we dip on it. Let me bring some clarity to this thing. The reason anybody who speaks for truth and right in this day and age under this administration will be seen as a PPP. Because this administration has outperformed itself of the past and the PNC of the past. This administration comes with a wealth of experience. Know the PNC what they gifted for, what they could do. Reminded by the PNC of what they could do of just the last 5 years. And they have also noticed and understand their failings of 23 years up to 2015. That is the wealth that this administration comes with. So if you come up, here, if you to be honest, why do you believe PNC? So I just talked to a man at Santa Mission. I talking to nice people out of New York. You realize when we watch them right away, they have a PNC. The police are Critic, we like ways do. Keep it hot. A little tough sometimes we appreciate how he has put it over. You're tough for black people. You understand? But keep it up. Now I have to tell them, I say if a man, a disciplined, hard-working, genuine black man is to come today, PNC supporter, and speak to truth, he will be seen as a PNC, a PPP, because there's no truth in the PNC. There's nothing good to talk about them. I'm talking about being genuine. If you come and say, all right, let me look back at what the PNC did and how the PPP is performing for 2 years now. And just speak to truth. Well, I might have my biases. I too like the PPP. Watch. The PPP has outperformed the PNC in 2 years. They have outperformed them. In 2 years, they have outperformed the PNC last 5 years stint. Why do you believe black people don't talk about the PNC? It's not because they don't know the truth. It's because, yes, they're PNC people. Everybody got a side. They're PNC people. But what good is there to say? There's nothing good to say about the PNC. That is the problem. So if you're to come to speak the truth, you don't have anything to say. And if you are speaking the truth, you will be seen and labeled as a PPP at this time. Maybe 4 years from now, 5 years from now, when the PPP makes some mistakes, you'll look back and say, well, all right, man, the PNC has been underperforming, but y'all failing now. And you can't even say the people shame. It would not be wise. So when you see a PNC man being silent, knows that he knows the truth, but he's unable to speak the truth. Because the PNC will attack you and label you as a PPP. There's no other way. When we say he's a PPP, it's just the truth. Anybody who speaks the truth at this time will be labeled as a PPP. It's not because you're a PPP. A hardcore PNC man, if he wants to be honest and comes and speak the truth, he will be labeled as a PPP. Because there's no comparison, major comparison that could be made. That is why the blacks, not that the bare face, they prefer not to speak. You have a lot of upstanding, not a lot, most of the black Guyanese in the diaspora and in Guyana are upstanding people. When I say more 51%, just like the Indians, most Guyanese, upstanding, we could label Guyanese as upstanding, with the kind of corruption in the government and the police force and all of these bodies in the judiciary, could we label them as upstanding? Don't we use the term upstanding? Because I only become an upstanding citizen must be about 10 years now. I was a renegade. Corruption, every kind of mix-up thing you could think about, I've been in. When I decide, well, here, this place got changed, I want a better place, a better country for me, cheering and all that thing. No, I said, bye, I will go the straight and narrow path. Because I saw success in that. And poor people don't know why they're always in a cesspool. Poverty is of a kind. You understand? You're always in a cesspool. I calculate I want to be out of that. This is the path I take, the straight and narrow path. It's hard, but nonetheless we go in there. You understand? Now, if you were to speak truth, if you were to speak the truth, you will be labeled as a PPP no matter who you are. This is a critic here. This country got 3 operations going on. The PPP, the PNC, and me. Why going to hook up with anyone of them for? I am well taken care of by the people. Me nigga study nothing. Yes, me got my sites and things. Me want contract alto. Me want work. But me go through the process like anybody else. Do you know before I became the Guyanese critic, I ran some of the most successful businesses in this country? What make I can't go and bid for weeding contract? Is racket. You gotta be a rocket scientist. What make I can't go and hire engineer and start a construction company and start building bridge? What do me? Me look invalid? If you go and do that, they label you. And that is what is hold back the black people in this country. Because they can't, if you go for work, what they gonna say? Let us say what they gonna say. You make money, brother. You go and link up with whoever you gotta link up with and make money. You got mothers holding back. Oh God, you got to study. They gonna call you PPP son. Son, go out there. Black brother, go out there and look for it. Hook up, link up with who you gotta link up with. You got little ideas and you want to do something, you go and build bridge, partner. Because while they cussing the Indian man, oh, he's not a contract, he only built 2 toilets. The Indian man making money. I hoping my black brother wise up and realize, go out there and look for it. When it make, here I tell you, who you look like, or what the PNC call you, don't put money in your pocket. And then the PNC didn't have nothing to give nobody for 5 years. Go and look for it. Go and register business. Go and register business. And go and apply for contract at the Ministry of Communities for weeding contract. Get a weeding machine. Go. Go and find out how you could do it. 5,000 Guyana dollars for register business. Less than a case of beer, partner. Register business in your name. Go to NIS when you register business first time. Go to NIS. Get your NIS compliance. It's $1,000 apply for that. That's $6,000. Go to GRA. Apply for GRA compliance. You could get an accountant for do taxes for, there's back taxes for about 8 years. 8 5s is $45,000 a year. And you got to pay some taxes. What you been doing? Wise up, brother. No, here now. Somebody said the minister should call out the contractor. It is already done. You see there's a marking around this thing. It's a spray mark around this thing. They're already looking at it. But I want to know how this happened and who is going to be held accountable for it. But I could not highlight the issue without highlighting the fact who highlighted the issue first. I don't do bandwagon. But this is not just this issue. This is the fact that this is what an opposition is supposed to do. The methods of attacking real porosity by Jagabat and Trench Crapo, you have to discuss that otherwise. You understand? Because I don't know, a Trench Crapo, somebody said they attack people personally. I attack people personality. I don't attack people personality. I attack the style, the way of doing things. Yes, and the attitude. That's why I chose low life and hungry belly. And if you say here, I say low life, hungry belly behavior. It is an attitude. Right? So one guy asks oneself, Bernard Gonzalez is saying, okay, so they do not work along with the PPP, but on the other hand, PPP supporters does switch quickly when PNC in power. Yeah, the greatest critic. Guyanese Critic is the next president of Guyana. Well, now I can dare. Let me talk and stay in my car in my green room. They would murder me. Anytime I say running for president. Yeah? Me ain't interested in that. We got to stay here. Somebody got to stay in the trench. Somebody have to stay in the trenches and struggle. I ain't going to struggle with y'all for the rest of my life. Let me tell y'all. As we speak, as I finish here, I got a meeting with 2 of my boys. I want to move on to show Guyanese how things are done. I've been very successful in my life. Unfortunately, most Guyanese only know me as Guyanese Critic. A fearless fighter for people's rights and all that. Before that, I was a very successful businessman. Very successful. I want to share that with Guyanese. Now, I was telling you just now how we're going to get a weeding contract. You understand? If you're not smart, don't let your girl out. That's how the Indian man is. Don't check it. Indian man know for read and write. Can't cut on it, but the wife had do the check-in. She got talk. You never notice them two move together? They put on all them nice dandan and they gone. That's how the black brothers gotta start doing it. Don't try to cut out your because you're going to look for another girl. When you going on a move, you want to go with a girl. When they say every man got a successful woman behind, is the successful woman really might have been there? Every successful man got a good woman behind him. No, it's the successful woman might be there and decide to play second fiddle and push the man. So if you're a brother, you're not smart? No. Let the woman do it. And don't be up in your feelings when somebody looking at you. That's half of the fun. Me selling me wife. No. This is about working together and going places. Register business. Make your wife. And yes, if she left and she entitled to half. Yes, sir. If you don't studying from now, how for rob she when she ready for left, how you gonna walk? How you gonna walk? And if you stupid enough for lose shit, yes. She entitled to half. If you're stupid like that. If you know for keep shit, you understand? That's what's got to be. And what the PNC has been doing is infusing in the people's mind, the PPP is evil. We got to give you money. There ain't got nobody know for make more money than the PPP. And that's the PPP #1 problem. They're watching more, everything for them is money. And it comes because it's ingrained in the Indian. Now black people play, no, we don't want. So we are crying for. Stay poor, stay hungry, enjoy yourself. You're going to party so. We are crying for. If the PPP like money and you don't like money, you like God. Wait. You understand? Wait out your time, die in peace, and then go and meet your God. What are you quarreling for? If that's not a game, don't jump in with the PNC. If that's not a game, wake up and wise up, go to an accountant. How I could get this done, boss? For 100,000, not all you gonna make it. If 100 people go, maybe 20 gonna make it. But how you know? If you could gamble at Super Bets, if you could gamble at the casino here, Sleeping Casino, Carnival Casino, if you could gamble at Princess Romadia, there's a gamble you could take. For try, for see if you use the 20 out of 100 people, we're going for make it. You understand what I'm saying? You know what the PNC? That there's that dad, the rat, the thiefing. I tell them people, two elderly people I meet, I got a photograph, they're from Ask Page, a photograph for the people. Come from New York. You know what they're doing? the enjoying life of husband and wife, and the wife brings your brother. When I meet those people, I feel so loved, I feel so empowered to know, you're watching her right away. The man don't look like he's an old gangster. Yes, sir, you see people who have worked hard all their life and now are now reaping the benefits. What do you plan to do for your life? That's what I want to know. What you plan to do? When I done there, go in a meeting and looking at what I do for the future for me and mine. And I plan to show the world that, because before I become the realest thing coming out of Guyana and the most successful person in the media fraternity, yeah, I didn't know. They didn't tell y'all. How you just measure success? By walking around medals? You think you could cook medals? You could retire with some medals? Imagine retiring and having to sell your medals. No. Success is measured in many forms. But I can tell you, when it comes to between me, the strugglers, when I watch them, they're struggling. Yes, that. For one man, yeah, the most successful person in the media fraternity. How many married indecent and does? Me not married, I'm a business. When you take a girl, if you look at the Indian farmer, he's not too smart. But your wife, she's well dressed, she always got an envelope, she's going somewhere. He's not smart. If you see his name, not all, again, when we talking about this, not everybody. But you have a lot of people who are hard working, they're uneducated. But when you look at the husband and wife, the sync, the synergy between them. She a go, find out pay, and I do the road, even enough big contractor. They're not too smart, they got broad sense. Yes, sir, but the wife will do you gotta do the clerical thing. Register business. You got to weed the machine, you got the next partner of the machine, 4 of you come together. 1 I got to be ahead, so register business. Apply to the ministry, they got people weeding schools. I hear I'm there when the meeting going on. Minister of Communities and Minister of Education talking about weeding programs and all of these things are there. And how to get all the government starting to put things out there. How do you capitalize on that? Yes, sir. How do you capitalize on that? Don't worry with what the PNC hollering. PPP, racial, this and that. You got to drive down the road and see who's them people weeding all them place going. How do you fit into that? Your black brother's not going to tell you. Let me tell you something. Success is so scarce in places like this that people think it's something that needs to be hoarded and keep a secret. So you black brother, I tell you, I can tell you, I'm going to Leguan and we're going to show the world how business is done. When I plant something, when it planted, it do good, it fail, wherever, we're going to go through this together. I'm going to show you. Where is the kitchen garden? Where is what? Where is packaging? Because that is what I'm good at. That is what I'm good at. Yes, sir. I ain't no priest or no pastor. I looking for make money. Right? I work hard enough. Yeah, I get a democracy. The parking meters gone. Yes, sir. The country on track. We going places. Now, I need to make something to retire. I don't know what's your program. I want you to ask yourself, how much money do you think it takes you to live the last 10 years of your life bedridden? How do you see yourself with your attitude now? How do you see yourself living out? You think everybody that's just lay down in a bed and die in their sleep? No, it doesn't happen, sir. It doesn't happen, sir. Some are going to suffer long before they are dead. You understand? And you suffer more bad when you can't afford to suffer. You know you can't afford to suffer. People don't know that. Some people can afford to suffer. Because if you're in pain, you got to get it from here for go and get a cup of water for yourself. And you can't call somebody, I got somebody there for you. you're going to suffer bad. You got to be able to, how much is enough? Satish, nothing is never enough. If it is there and you could go and get it, get it. Enough is what you make of it. What is enough for you? Because here I tell you, if there's a sum of money here and you have not picked up, or let's say you pick up none, and when the time comes that you need money and you got die because you don't have this money, you got to go do a surgery and you got this money, you say, man, I've lived a beautiful life. I don't need to go and do this surgery. Let me die in peace. Let me go now. Let me say you're 80. You say here, I've lived a beautiful life. I didn't go after money, but I brought up a beautiful family. Whatever is satisfying to you inside. But me, I can't clean body. Body. Why not? You see, a lot of people ask the question, why? Why do I want more? But why not? I am not saying going after people that take bread out of people's mouth. Me tell you, for starting low life and hungry belly behavior. But you have a lot, listen to me, you go through Queenstown. You go through Cuba. You could find people, like them 2 old people, why meet? Now, big people, why meet? At Santa Mission. They live up in here. You could see they live, they work hard, and so on. Now they're earning the fruits of their hard labor. It might be a job, it might be money. Remember, they're in a business thing. I can't depend on NIS. You know about NIS? You ever hear stories about NIS? I ain't dependent on NIS. NIS is like committing suicide. You never hear stories about NIS? Well, I hear. Let's call me. The blame is call me. Now me independent on NIS. I want a proper bag. You understand? Where me knees and me never, I get electric wheelchair. I want things. You know how much wheelchair I share out? You know how much wheelchair I share out to help and give people what? People can't get a wheelchair for themselves. What are you doing all your life, brother? Some people got circumstances that got them so. But here, if you can't do something about your situation, do something about it, brother. Or you will pay the ultimate price, not me. Me, I working with me sons and I tell them, this is what I gotta get out of it. Me not do Indian people business. Indian people, the thing and they build a house and they give them son because he get a nice wife. No. If me not there in peace, nobody gets nothing. I've left a foundation for poor people. Because now, I gotta make sure they apply for house lot. Go and get your house lot. No, I make sure you get car. I give you everything. This is me own. This is me one. You understand? Me doing, hoarding, oh yes, all them pick me walk up and walk on daddy farm and so. And then it's big bacchanal. Because don't one thinking in mind me put this so much, don't one thinking in mind they put this so much. No. Me doing that. You understand? Me no. I tell Paul, this is what I want you to do. This is what I expect you to do. And this is what you're going to get for what you're doing. Michael and Sean, this is the program. Either you're day in or you're day out. It's me way or the highway showing your way. First you go get a house that all we come together build you house. Next one get a house, all we come together build that one house. Everybody got a solid foundation. And if me got to holler and cry and no. Me think I left the for a foundation for children who really in need of it. If me children think they're going to make me life a living hell before me dead, me go get children won't miss out. Me give them everything. I start the Critic Foundation or orphanages and give everything to them. Nothing for children. If you tell me they me old age, people that cuss me, people that run me blood clotting doing that. Let them black people and Indian people try with them. I was my child, not me. Me make picnic for come out for live for hell. Me got hell for going me done dead. Me go live in hell now? Nah, man. Me not depend on the show business there. Oh, my son, me not left nothing for nobody. That day me will. If at any time, any contestant or before I dead, I say here, them they not treat me right. This lad, me tell me the last day. Me and I got all the years. Me and the church treat me good, so the last day. We don't got differences. Me talking about me and them gonna them man get bigger, so me and got a little cuss out. Somebody might take a girl, me and like me tell them and I be me talking about that. Me talking about genuinely making me life miserable. No matter make me life miserable. You understand? No matter make me life miserable. Me get rid of your partner. Me give you all thing. That day me will. Not them boss up yet. No! Right now I walk in but everybody forget their own thing. Everybody their own business, their own everything. We are building out the family so. Me not build wrong critic. A critic son and critic get this and critic get that. Nah. You go so Michael, you go so Sean, you go so Paul, you go so. Who want to come together and do something is that. If you could come and help me, we get some action. Me got people that work for me. Me got people that work for me. Everything what me want, me alone I get. Void of them children. Michael got business. Today is the last day for pit stop, by the way. You know, we close down that. Tell you, go to bigger things. I got things, we got things, we're going to Lego and we got major projects across this country. And we got highlight and I want to show people how we just make money. Because that's me skill. Right? So, here, me got some. Now is what time? Now is 9:11. Y'all get y'all hour. No, you're there up top all the time. We all believe I did do it. Like a man asked me yesterday, a man meet me yesterday. And I man wait the guy for the 7 months. I done retire, you know, the other day. I done retire. I looking for go there and make money. And then people say, Critic, what gonna happen? Who gonna shine a positive light on this country? Who gonna show the world, Guyana? Who gonna hold the government accountable? Who gonna deal with the opposite? Who? There's nobody else to do the job. I left for 7 months. And the internet was literally, if the internet get a picture with me, it's big operation. You understand? People like, hello, Critic. Is an up to this? No. Is a right thinking human being. I fight. Risk me life for y'all get democracy for what? Walk with a tin and cup and beg y'all for something. No, I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it. I more than anybody, any contract in this country. Anybody deserve to get rich in this country. Me says so. Me ain't play no game with y'all. Like if I come as some holy man and no. I never play the game. I fight for democracy, fight for democracy for all of we. You got a democratic country. By the way, register. Y'all go and register. I think it's 14 and over. I gotta sit down and talk to these commissioners and have an idea of what is the registration process. I'll try to talk to all the commissioners. Mr. Vincent Alexander, Mr. Corbin, Sis Gunraj, Ms. Sadiq. I'll try to talk to all the commissioners. Different interviews, so you can deal to different, but get your ID card. Get registered. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Y'all get real. Look for it. Opportunities. When I was working, I have experienced 5 major opportunities over 25 years. And opportunities come within a 5-year period, just like an election cycle. But I must tell you, you have to be ready for it. You have to be ready. You have to be poised to capture opportunities. You understand? You can't want to lie down and they're home sleeping and get things done. You gotta be ready. Right? You have to be ready. It's ready, set, go. I like, oh, by the way, yeah, get $5,000 buddy for register business, $2,500 for the new year. When you done, you got a business. I can't do everything for y'all. I could just tell y'all where it starts, where it begins. I'm presently talking to many companies and negotiating with different things to build, to design, to get into joint ventures. Yeah, what y'all think guys do? When I done, I go in and think and pour my hair and wait for next day live. Eh? Y'all gotta be fucking kidding. If this way y'all thought. Y'all gotta be kidding. Omar Ali, Pit Stop is not a failed business. Pit Stop is not bringing in as much as we, you know, when you look at worker, the time and the energy Michael has to put it. Pit Stop is not my business. Pit Stop is Michael's business. But we got bigger fish to fry. You gotta remember, in this country I could do anything I want to do. We got bigger fish to fry. Unlike the other people with his whole land, Omar Ali is not a failed business. Unlike the other people with his whole land, me ain't want no pittances. When I started, the reason I did Pit Stop, and it's not Omar your thing. Just to clarify on your point. When I stopped doing business, Pit Stop Systems was a dream that I'll have in a big state-of-the-art, right? Thing. But what's big man like me there, house of a wife, my son there, wash the car. Honest living. But body workers. Because you ain't got nobody with no fancy qualification coming for wash car. Right? And it takes a lot of time and energy. They got nothing we could do otherwise. The same weeding thing. Me I get into the, me I go look for contract for weed. Me I buy one, get the money there. With government work money there. So me I watch, me I run, go. I can stress out exactly. He's talking about parents favor one kid over the other. Mass confusion. Good morning. Good advice, Critic. But plenty of them. I know. Alright. So here, I gotta go. I got a couple meetings this morning. It's Monday. And I'm hoping you're starting your day on a positive note. I hope this discussion has brought some light to what is going on. And we got a big shake-up here down at, even at y'all know that, you know, we had a big shake-up at Daybreak News. I had to get rid of a lot of stuff and so it's not going the way you want. That's how you do business. It's only hungry belly low life people just go down with it. Me, I learned about the whole land. You know how much people running business in Georgetown that the business really running from outside? That is family sending clothes and stuff for them. If they have to run a business and look at the profits. If I run as Guyanese Critic at the position that I am at in this country right now, if I'm running any business and that business brings in $300,000 a month profit, let me tell you, let me explain to you how business works. Right? Me want make a living. I make a comfortable living at Guyanese Critic. Me just got come on every day, do one program, and I alright, me like said. I am talking about a business, and a business must be feasible. You know how much people doing business that breaking even for years? Hi, good morning. Uh-huh. A few at the early part, that was about a month ago, but you want them keep continue with them? Beautiful. Mm. Mm. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll have that arranged for you from now on. Roger that. No problem. We'll get it up for you. Roger that. And then we'll go forward with the rest. Roger. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, yes. Now for me, unlike what I used to do in the past, I do a business and I take make a profit, I still hold it now. You just live in it. Me doing that. Even $300,000 a month in worth my time right now. If I doing a business, let me say selling juices, and I can make up of $1 million, having the largest platform, the ability to advertise to the whole country, it don't make sense. You understand? When I do pit stop and watch, I pay in millions of dollars every month salary and I'm making a couple $100,000. It makes no sense. I tell Michael, forget about that. So it's not failed, it's how you look at business and what you want to do. They got business, they got hustler, they got investor, they got vendor. I ain't there in certain categories at all. You understand? I doing business, I looking for make money. A man got something going on and they call me one excavator. They said, what I make? If I drop $32 million excavator on you, what am I making? You understand? I'm looking for have me returns with profit in 6 months. You understand? You don't get rich by struggling. Waking up every day. We cooking. I hustle. You sell two things. And as you sell, you're hustling for where you sell money for go and buy lunch. And all them things there. Me, that's hustle. I'm not in that. Right? So you guys take care.